that layup. B-Dot bringing up the ball, pass to Smoothie, pass to B-Dot, pass to number 2 with the 3, and they're really struggling. That's going to keep hurting them. I think with them, the key to them scoring will be just down low bucket.
What's going on, y'all? Jordan Lawley here. YouTube is Jordan Lawley Basketball. You can have a follow, watch the movie.
That's their key shooters.
What's good, guys? It's out here. Alice. Really?
Smoothie bringing the ball up. They love the ball defense. Oh, nice spin move. Pass out. 3. That's the key. I think he finally found the shot. He was struggling in the beginning. Austin J. Mills with a take on Marcellus and misses the layup.
We gonna keep rebuilding the Celtics again. And now we have a lot more time today, so I'm gonna be making a bunch of episodes.
He's hard to guard, take it to the he's hard to guard when taking it to the basket. Marcellus. Pass to Willie lost the ball. Those mistakes right there is going to hurt them. Shot mechanics.
Wait, our 3-pointers were keeping us in the game. We're not making them right now.
I feel like I can tell when Doctor.
Oh yeah, he on fire right now.
He got 85.
I want to do that now too.
He is going. He better get washed up in trust.
You didn't even get the message. Are you kidding me? And plus, he said he might give me the day off. What are you talking about? Stupid.
Oh, that would have been a nice shot. Also with the no-look to shot mechanics and 3.
What's up, shot mechanics? Coach Colin Castella, professional shooting coach.
What? And then he showed up to the house, and then you didn't get the message. Either that or you didn't tell me about it. So why am I going to get ready?
I had told you earlier to get ready.
Oh, wow. He didn't. He said he might give me the day off. Am I going?
All my followers go follow Brittany and Lena. Guess what? All my followers already follow her. Everybody follows her. If a hooper, they follow you. I think every hooper.
Not every hooper. Ball collector out to Austin J. Mills with the fake. Pass out to They're tired of losing. They're really playing.
They really need this.
Yeah, I said I wanted it, and he said he would think about it.
Los is like a double threat, though. He has a really good defense and.
Oh, well, he's. I'm not going, bro.
Shot mechanics.
Gosh.
Oh yeah, that's what happened in the game. We say
Will not let him be open. He's shot mechanics for a reason. Twin 2 out for the 3 in the corner.
Oh yeah. This is where we come back. This is where we come back right here. This pointer is gonna hurt. Let you know that now.
Twin on twin. Number 1 on twin number 2.
Jake Randall.
Ooh. Tween. Out to B-Dot. Head.
No, that ain't going in. That ain't going in. This is where it matters right here.
Los could have got that.
He got the layup. Now look at the score.
But that should have happened down low.
See, we just stay composed. Our team stays composed.
They're playing lazy defense though.
Now they are.
Yeah, they definitely should have helped Los on that play.
Ooh, good move.
When you make a turn around in circles,
Ooh, good move.
it reminds me of another 9.
Don't do it like that.
Twin on twin action.
I think it's time to switch up teams.
You think so?
It's time to.
You think it'll make a difference?
We win this game.
Again? That'd be 4 in a row.
He's shooting his step backs.
Ooh.
What?
Maybe not. We had the hustle. We wanted more.
Picking up tomorrow.
Okay.
Today off.
Okay.
You better not give me a hard time tomorrow morning.
Oh my gosh. Don't talk to
I'm
me.
serious. 11 o'clock.
I get it.
I'm getting used to it.
Oh, shut up.
Marcelo's out to the big man. He's
Gosh.
definitely
Yeah. Camera Vortex asked Smoothie what up.
God.
Are you getting hungry at all?
A little bit.
A little bit or not just yet?
Both. A little bit. Not yet. Like, same difference. What?
Hey, this is our game. Let's take it home. Hey, switch, I got it.
Tatum. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. To Nick Young. Nice pass to set things up.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
To Marcus Smart. Horford. Great feed. Sets it up. Gordon Hayward.
Foul,
That's how
come
it's
on.
done. Consistent effort.
Come on,
He's
ref,
at
call that.
50%.
Call that, man.
Reminds me
Call
of a
that.
story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Celtics have it.
Jelly.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Here's a chance from long range. Marcus Morris, the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
And count the basket inside.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Short jumper won't fall to Jaylen Brown. Irving.
Should have made the swing pass.
Shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Pistons have it. To Luke Kennard. Gets it in the right corner. Beyond the arc for 3. Cleans it up. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Here's Irving into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Puts it on the deck. Wobbly legs. Carves him up.
Kyrie Irving.
Taking
Oh,
advantage
what a
of the
sweet move from
defender.
Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving.
The defender had absolutely zero
Fourth quarter is all Kyrie.
And a pass stolen by Boston.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Marcus Morris trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. The possession in favor of Detroit. To Luke Kennard. Cleans it up. And a put-back slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Deep 3 at the buzzer.
Hot, no sportsmanship.
3 at the buzzer. And it's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
No sportsmanship. He's like, you know what? Just because you traded me, so I'm gonna shoot the ball.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics added a win with today's solid victory. They were very opportunistic on defense, and it earned them a bunch of steals. Those first turnovers made all of the difference. The Pistons couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, this has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
And now we're 6-0. And we're going to week 3 of the season. Woo! Woo! Tatum has more development points than anybody else. so many free agents we can sign. Gee, I wonder which one fits our team the best. Gee, me too. We kind of need a big man. We only signed Melo because we wanted to get a ring. We're not going to keep him next season. Jonathan Gibson. I feel like he did good enough to earn a roster spot, but there's some other players that might deserve it more. We're looking for a player that could still contribute. Looking like one of these guys. Right now. Power forward that can in the post. Maybe somebody like Zach Randolph. Former two-time All-NBA selection and the most improved player. I'm gonna offer him that contract. 1.7 mil. Minimum wage, you know? Give him the minimum wage for basketball. And we fill in the last roster spot. We just blew out the Pistons, so this game should be light work. If you're new to the stream, please drop a comment and a sub, because it helps my channel grow. Channel's not growing as fast as I would like it to, but either way, we gonna keep grinding regardless, so. We might actually lose the game. Melo in the game in crunch time? What? Yo, 3-point game. If you watched the other videos, you've seen I am clutch.
Chance at 3 coming up. And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kyrie is the Mamba mentality.
At the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw.
I was about to say he missed that. Are you kidding me?
Here in the fourth quarter.
Now we just got to play some defense.
The possession in favor of Detroit.
Okay, foul Andre Drummond, because that's all we really have to do.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Andre
No!
Drummond able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Runners
Oh
good
my
there.
gosh.
Well, we got
We
a
really
chance
let
to
him block
firsthand watch
me,
something
bro.
be created. I think we just watched an epic
Green!
gimmick of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so
Gordon
contagious,
Hayward
everybody started to do it,
for
and that
3.
ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's
Wide
an
open,
epidemic,
green light, perfect
sign me up.
release.
Jackson with it. Leads just a point. Good.
Bruh.
Spin.
Bold. I'm sure his teammates and coaches were wondering why he'd do that now. But it worked.
Kyrie across the
Screen!
timeline. He'll run the offense. Screen coming. Irving. To
We
Randolph.
set the screen, pick and roll play for the big.
Zach Randolph.
Zach
Very
Randolph
efficient and making an impact.
in the
He's 3
clutch.
for 3.
So much about passing is about the pace.
That's why we signed him.
Sometimes you need the
That's why they want me here.
Other times you
That's
need to
why
have
I'm
a
in
feathery
here.
touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
That's why you're in Boston now.
Inside the paint
Post
on that one.
plays.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
To Hayward.
Hey.
Practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup.
Fake. Goes in. They can't stop him from getting in. And unfortunately, it's not Kyrie, so Andre Drummond can't quite block him because he's not freaking 6'2".
Pistons have the basketball. Trying to cash in. Jumper's
Oh,
good.
no.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there.
This is
But
not
he got the
Russell
shot in.
Westbrook.
Here's Irving into the front court. His guys down 3. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
Kyrie
And
Irving!
Kyrie Irving took the defense for
Does it again!
Three-pointer.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this
He's not a
level,
shooter.
the
He's
more
not a
you're
shooter.
in their face, the more it helps them
Live!
center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing here.
Irving with the basketball. His group now down 2.
Layup.
Just enough of a head fake
Layup.
to help on that one.
So
Layup.
good to see one of Jersey's finest, Kyrie Irving, back on the court and driving with no issues on that knee. He only played 60 games last year, and he missed the entire Celtics postseason run. You can only imagine
Another
what
one.
this team would have done if he were healthy and they had Gordon Hayward.
To Jaylen Brown. Oh, had him going there for a second.
Yes!
When the ball was in his
Kyrie
hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
going back and forth with the Pistons.
Jackson with it. All tied up. Just underway in this 4th quarter.
Under 24, so I can go for the last shot regardless of what happens here.
To Smith. And abuses the rim. Big finish for Andre Drummond.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Hey!
Could have been more.
Hey! No timeouts.
The quarter comes
Yes,
to an
he can't
end.
get the
This
shot
game is
off.
all tied up.
Good defense by Kyrie Irving. And regulation. First game gonna go in overtime. Kyrie hit a bucket after bucket after bucket. And he gets it. So that way it is a lot easier to get to overtime. 6-0 Celtics versus the 2-3 Pistons.
Jackson.
This is the type of play we want. Kyrie.
It's
No.
no good. Shots not going
He
down.
does not normally miss shots like that.
It's Detroit's ball. Young to Griffin. And they call it.
A simple touch foul.
Looks. Kennard. Down for Smith. Nice pass to get things going.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
A lot of contact.
Blake Griffin.
Probably should have been a foul, but either way.
Can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I think he's starting to get to the latter part of his career. I think he could be a key cog in a championship team, but just not the main guy.
Jackson with it. Leads up bucket. Driving right to the basket. Smith. Now 3 for 9.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Jelly.
Oh, the touch at the rim.
They can't stop Kyrie.
Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving
They can't
since
stop
he was a young
Kyrie.
man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
No,
he's been
my
battling
gosh,
injuries
bro.
since his freshman year of college, but the
Somebody get in
beautiful
front of
thing
this
about Kyrie
dude.
Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Pistons have it. And they
Go!
the breeze there, Jay.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Griffin to Drummond and stuffs it home.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point
Finishing at the rim strong.
They knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
No! Yes!
Won't go.
You see, Ed,
Thank
this is where
you.
coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive
Thank
sets.
you. Thank you, Detroit.
Was a failure.
Thank you.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen.
No,
Down the
let's
lane,
go.
but the shot won't go. To Irving.
Corner, you think he's popping it?
Now,
What?
as the Pistons come away with
Wasn't trying to
You go
push
back
it
to
to
the principles, things
him.
that we started working on when we were in first and second grade.
Bro,
It's called
I
the
wasn't
shell
even
drill.
trying to do
You
that.
stay down in the stance
This game
defensively,
is
you try
bullshit.
to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively,
No!
you will be able to stop a great passing team.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender or
Gosh,
the
bro.
shooter. You need to contest shots.
How do you
each and
not
every one
make
of them.
that, bro?
Kyrie Irving at the line for 2
Everything
shots.
else
He's
goes
perfect
in,
from the line
except
so
that.
far. And he makes them both.
Bro.
Pistons ball here. Kennard to Smith. The drive. Right
Come
to the
on! Oh, that's
basket.
ball!
Still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he
Hey!
plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Going for the great pass!
Is Smith to Luke Kennard. Here comes the screen. Griffin to Nick Young. And they
What? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no! 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 Thank you! No, 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 no!
And he's able to hit the
No!
second after missing that first one. To Irving.
And one!
Still have a chance at a three-point play. And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player.
Let's go, Crown. Let's go, Crown. Yes. Yes.
Kyrie Irving trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet.
Hey.
Free throws good. A three-point play puts them back up by a couple.
Let's go.
The possession in favor of Detroit is Smith to Nick Young.
No, not Swaggy P.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give a little bit of yourself,
to the rim.
You make your teammate.
Hey, look, yes. I know you guys see me. Penetrating to the rim, 46 for Kyrie Irving. We've literally been going to Kyrie all quarter.
Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Holy crap.
Nice pass to set things up. Luke Kennard
You know what?
slams it down.
And easy too. Get back
I know
on
exactly what I'm doing.
Andre
What?
Drummond rejects it.
No.
And the reward.
Are you kidding me? Bro, that is BS, bro. How? Oh my gosh. How? How?
Luke Kennard. Couple of free
Oh
throws
my
on the
gosh.
way. A career 85% free
No,
throw
I
shooter.
wanted him to miss. Miss this one, please.
No
Yes.
back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Into the front court, it's Irving. They trail by one. To Horford. Yes. Coming up.
The offense has very
Let's
little to lose
go.
on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two,
Don't foul, boy! Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Let's go!
Free throw.
Tell him get off me!
Ups it to a 2-point
Tell me
game.
get off
Now the
me!
Pistons going to use a timeout.
Let's go.
They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? Knocked loose.
Stolen!
Celtics have it.
Get it to Kyrie! For 3! No!
Griffin, the rebound.
Another steal! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh!
Free throws coming up in a
Oh!
2-point game.
Oh, damn. Pick that pocket. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I just took your lunch money, young blood. How? How? How is this even possible? Kyrie, you're not even good at defense. No. Ah. You're trash. You are trash. You're freaking trash. Twice in a row, bro. You suck.
The Celtics were successful in overtime, earning a solid win.
Yes. The comeback is complete. We are now 7-0. We never lose. Cause all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. I'ma step up in the building. Everybody hands go up, 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 up. And then stay there.
I'm going to show you how it goes right now. All right, here's how it's going to go. I got a timer right here, so there's going to be one person timing. First says go over here. Dribble, dribble, dribble. You got to make a shot in the mini hoop. Or what the guy doing, the ball gets stuck in the net. So whoever goes first, they're going to have for a big. This is a shooting spot. You're going to go off of this spot right here. 1 foot. All right, 1 foot in. Make the shot. Oh! Make it in this hoop, though. Make it in this hoop. Make it in this hoop.
All right.